Throughout my life, I've been a champion of creating digital products. Now, to think about it, my entire life revolves around the internet. Now, in this video, we're going to look at creating, monetizing, and scaling digital products. This free masterclass is not only looking at how you can create digital products, we're also looking at how your personal growth is related to your revenue and how all of that intertwine helps you to build better, more usable digital products. Now, what is a digital product? Well, a digital product is any product that is created and delivered electronically, mostly through the internet. Now, what are some examples you can think of? Think of ebooks, audiobooks, courses, stock footage, video tutorials, movies, and of course a whole lot more. I believe you can think of so many. If you have any ideas, if you have any examples, you can put them in the comment section. Why should you create a digital product? Well, it costs way less to do this. So low cost, okay, compared to if you have to build a physical space or rent a space to start a business. With a digital product, you don't have to do that. Everything sits online, right? So you don't have to carry all that overhead cost. Aside cost, it's also easy to distribute. So easy to distribute. Now think about it. If you write a book and that book is available on the market, but then it's hard copy, it means that any order that you make, you are actually taking a physical stock and giving it out. So if you have 1,000 copies and you run out of copies, you have to go back and print new copies to go back to the market to sell. However, if it's an ebook, it's kind of different, because you write it once, you have it once, and people can easily download and start reading it anywhere in the world. You don't have to ship it, you don't have to do any delivery or anything like that. You don't have to worry about water spilling on the package and the paper is crumbling and all of those other stuff that will potentially happen if you are printing physical books. Okay, it's also easy to create. This is relative, but we are only comparing this with physical goods and services, okay? So if you have to physically create a material and sell it, it will take you more, it will tax you more compared to if you are doing it electronically, because you create it online, everything sits online, delivered online. But if it's physical, you have to, put in more effort to be able to do that. Now, aside these three things that we've mentioned now, there are way more reasons why you should create a digital product. But the most important one that I think is the most important key you should consider when creating a digital product is the fact that it's easy for you to experiment. Okay, so with digital products, you can basically test the market. If it doesn't work, you move on to create another one, or you can augment it, improve it, and make it better. However, if you're creating a physical business, because it costs more to do that, when it doesn't work, it becomes, a headache, because it's not something you can easily augment. It's not something you can easily improve and tell the world that, you know what, I've changed the surface of my washing bay business, I've changed the surface of my restaurant, and everybody coming tomorrow is going to see a different look. It's kind of harder to do it with physical businesses compared with digital product, because you can easily do this when it comes to digital products. Now, to think about it further, on Coursera, for example, the teachers on there, the tutors that we watch their courses, they spend time to create these high quality courses once. By you, me, and everybody across the world that's accessing that platform can watch that content in real time from their respective devices, and then they will be able to, get the information that they are looking for from these courses. And the people who created the courses, they may be elsewhere doing whatever they like. They are not there teaching. So think about a classical classroom example where you pay for a course and you have to sit in a class every day to be able to learn, and the teacher have to be available every day. They teach the same topics, the same courses every year, every semester to different classes. But online or on Coursera, for example, they will teach it once. And then these students will just come, learn, go. New ones will come, learn, go. The teachers can have their time to do anything they want to do. So thinking about creating digital content, you realize that it gives you the flexibility to create something and detach yourself from it. Other people can have their full experience to the full extent with that particular product without you being there every single time they are using it to deliver that service to them. It's more or less like you're cloning yourself, right? Now, let's look at the most important part of this whole session, which is personal growth. Okay, so because this whole development and creation of digital product is coming from yourself, you have to think about how your personal self can influence this whole process. Okay, so I have in here that developing yourself and consequently your brand will over time affect how you solve problems and, more importantly, build products. Okay, so let's look at this diagram, which we are going to go through very soon. Over here, we have revenue growth. Now here, we have education. All right. Then here, we have skills. All right. Then here, we have experience. All right. Now, you, after school or after learning any sort of skill, you are at this stage. You now take that education and try to make money. Now, that means that at this level, your income is hitting this income level here. Now, if you bring this down, what do we have? Low income. Do you get it? At this your education stage, you try to make money, you are getting low income. A lot of people start off here. Okay. Now, after you use the stuff that you learned through this training, through this course, through this education, you realize that you are picking up some skills, and then now you can distinguish yourself from other people and say, I'm good at A or I'm good at B. For example, I'm good at graphic design, or I'm good at web design, or I'm good at software development, I'm good at back end, I'm good at front end, I'm good at painting, I'm good at cooking, or anything like that. Now you have developed a skill. Okay, so now at this skill level, your revenue has gone up a little bit, but then you are here. Okay, now you are at medium income. All right. Now, that means that your skills sitting on top of your education is taking you to medium income, because now you've identified the things that you can do in your industry from the education that you've had. Okay. Now you are doing those specific things. You are applying your skills. So now you have gone from low income to medium income. Now, after you do this over the course of months, years, you sort of develop experience. Okay, so you see that after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years down the line, you can say that I've been a designer for the past 6 years, and this is what I've learned being a designer. Or I've been a social media manager for the past 7 years or 8 years or 5 years, and because of that foundation that I have, I can guarantee you that if you take my course in how to grow your brand online, you can get some sort of success. By understanding just this, you realize that with the experiences that you've gathered over the years, you'll be able to increase your revenue from this level that you have here to a new whole level, and then now your income gets here, and then what do we have? A high income. This looks simple, but it's not that simple in real life. Okay, so let's say, for example, at the education level, you spent 1 to 2 years, all right? And then after you put your core skills together and then you work with basically your skills alone, it also took you about 2 to 3 years. Okay. By the time you get to experience, you would have spent what? 4 to 5 years after education. So let's say you completed a university and you spent 4 years in university. That means this is, averagely about 8 to 9 years for you to be able to get to this experience stage. And that is where you are getting a higher income. This is not the case for everyone. Some people come out of school first year, second year, and they're already at experience stage because throughout their life in school they were already skilled enough. They're already taking on some of these things, and they came out of school with core skills. Now, at your experience stage, at this stage where you are experienced enough, you realize that your job will pay you more. That's why you are getting a higher income. Your job will pay you more, or you can move to another job that will basically pay you more. Aside that, you can also pick some core problems that you've noticed along your journey, and then you use your experience now to solve them. For example, if you know that back in school or when you were learning the skill, it was difficult for people to get core training in maybe, let's say, software engineering. As you've gotten the experience today, you can build up some sort of incubator that takes people on for 3 months and teach them how to build softwares the right way, or what you think is the best way people can do it. Now, this is a 3 month program, and then you can, document the entire journey and make it a digital product, so you don't have to come back every day to teach them. You can have a full course that they can take on for 3 months and deliver to them electronically. Now, by doing this, you can charge a small fee of $100, $200 to take on this 3 months program. You give a certificate to them. Now, if you have 100 people taking on this course every year, you have 100 multiplied by $100. This principle will help you in almost any aspect of your life. You'll be able to grow and build your own business. You'll be able to create content if you want to do that. You want to build a digital product or a software, you can go ahead to apply the same principle, and then you'll be able to see that success happen. Now, before you build your first digital product, what are some of the things you need to do? Well, in today's time and day, it's essential that you put yourself online. So I would say you should become a content creator, or you should create content, okay? You should create content. Well, a lot of people will say start researching, look for what people want, look for what people need, but none of those research is going to tell you clearly what people need from you specifically, compared to if you start creating content. Because when you start creating content, from the comment section, you'll be able to tell exactly what people want from you. So if you are looking to create a specific product, you can now gather these ideas from your own comment section without having to go and read documents and pages telling you, oh, this is what will run in the market, this is what people may want you to create for them, and this is what probably will give you more money. Of course, you can pay a researcher to do that. You can do research, market research, and come up with what the market needs, have some budgets, and go build for them. That is fine, and I know a lot of businesses do that. But in this case, we are looking at building a personal product that you are creating on the side. This could also replace your full-time income. It could also be your main income, but we're looking at it on the personal level. So you should think about you creating content, whether with your face or faceless. You should create content about what you're trying to do. So if, for example, you want to create a course on accounting, you can create a page and start posting short videos on accounting. Now you will see the pattern of comments coming in, and you can pick from there to now create a course that these people are already looking for. Now, these people are going to be your early adopters, and they are going to give you the information you need to improve this course, to improve this product, to make it better. Now, the second point is you should build for people. A lot of people will start creating an ebook because they've heard that, oh, if I create an ebook and people buy 20 copies and I charge $20, this is how much I'm going to make in a month, and that can give me that side income. Somebody can say, oh, if I create a YouTube channel, I may be making $1,000 a month on the side, and that can give me income. By that notion alone, you are probably 70% on your way to failure because you are only thinking about yourself and how much you are going to make. And that is not the right way to think about building digital products or going into the digital space. If you want to create anything that will last, that will give you revenue, what you are looking for is how would people benefit from this. So you should think about the people first. What do they want? What are they using this for? And how will this improve their lives? How will this solve their problem? So the moment you start creating from that mindset, you are eliminating that failure mentality because you are only thinking about how this will help people, and that is your measurement. So now when money comes in, that money becomes a byproduct of the solution you are providing. So you are building based on solution, or you are solution oriented. Okay, so if you see the gap in the market that a lot of people are not making books about Ghanaian history and folklore, and you want to create storybooks about Ghanaian folklore, so children of today can also learn the same stuff we learned from our grandparents when we were kids, then of course you can go ahead to solve that problem, and then you put a price to the solution later on when you realize that this is something people are willing to purchase. So you are solving a problem first, the money comes second, but then when the money doesn't come and the solution comes, you know that I have solved the core problem, so I can augment it to later get the revenue. But if you think about revenue, even if the solution is working and the revenue is not coming, you're going to be heartbroken and you may give up. So no matter what you do, especially in the digital space, but also applies to every aspect of our lives, we should think about solutions first. A lot of people will just think of an idea and just go straight to creating it because it can give them money. But most at times you have to put it like a problem, like this mass word problem we used to do back in high school. You put it as a problem, then you find a solution. Don't build a product first. Solve the problem and see the clear solution there before you go ahead to create a product out of the solution. Now, for you to be able to create a digital product, you need to identify a gap or a problem, because we are thinking about solutions first. We're not going with we want to make money. Now, after you identify a problem or a gap in the market, then you validate the problem. Now, how many people are facing this problem? You can gather all your comments. You can use AI to check the comments on your page and tell you the frequent comments or problems that you could possibly create a solution around. So you can use ChatGPT for something like this. Say, okay, these are all the comments from my YouTube channel. Go through and let me know the one that's frequent or the one that I can build a product around. Maybe I want to build a course, or I want to build an app, or I want to create an ebook. You can take some of these comments, some of these problems, and go online and look at what other people are saying about it. So there's another platform called Answer the Public, which you can use for something like that. The third one is for you to create a simple solution. Okay, you don't have to think about a big idea in the beginning when you find a problem and now you have a solution. Okay, so you have to create a simple solution. You know that these people are finding it difficult to get through the accounting program. You don't go and start from creating the entire accounting book and telling people buy this and your problem with accounting is solved. No, you look at the repetitive questions on your pages and then you put it together to help you know which topics people are mostly finding it difficult to get through when it comes to accounting. Now you can create your program, your course, or your material around these core topics. It may be 1, 2, or 3 topics. And now you can test the market with that because you want to see what people are interested in, if this solution is what they are looking for. That leads us to the fourth point, that is testing with a fewer people. Okay, you have to test this with few people because this solution is not the major solution you are looking to establish. However, you want to make sure that this solution is what is going to solve the problem. So you test it with a few people, and as these few people guarantee for you that, oh, this is the solution we are looking for, then you go ahead to grow this into a product market fit. Product market fit basically means that, let's say out of 100% of the market, about 70% will choose your product as solution for that specific problem. Over here, the first 2 stages are where you're going to play at. And then after that, you're going to move to the third and fourth stage. Now, at the third and fourth stage, you're going to spend a bit of time here because maybe the first time you're going to see some results from the first users or early adopters. Oh, we need to go make these changes. So you go back to the third stage, you make some refinement. You come back to the fourth stage, they tell you a little bit more, about the product. You go back, you make more changes until you get that product that actually passed this fourth stage. Now, if you get past this fourth stage, it means that you are now having a product market fit, which means you are ready to scale. Now, in all this, you also need to understand how you can monetize these products. Okay, so we're going to look at the various ways you can monetize these digital products. Now, the first one is platform monetization. If this is video content that you are putting free on YouTube, TikTok, and other platforms, you can consider the platform specific monetization. For example, on YouTube, there's AdSense. So if you are creating content about accounting, and then you're putting content on your YouTube channel, of course, that is going to grow. People are going to watch these videos, and month on month, based on the viewerships that you're getting, you are going to get paid through the AdSense module. So without selling anything to anyone, without making any money from anywhere else, just from AdSense alone, you'll be able to generate some sort of income. Aside that, we can also look at affiliate marketing. So throughout your videos, you can also attach some affiliate stuff, for example, books, calculators, other stuff that some of the people watching your content may be interested in. Now, you can provide links to platforms where they'll be able to purchase these materials. Now, when they do that, you're going to get some sort of commission, and that is basically affiliate marketing. And that is also a very good way to earn money. In most cases, you combine affiliate marketing with platform monetization. So you get some money from affiliate, you also get some money from the platform-specific monetization. Now, the third one is selling products. Now, with selling product, just as the name goes, you are basically creating something that people are purchasing. Now, if you have 1,000 people that are purchasing the stuff that you create at $10, that is $10,000 that you are getting right there. And if you are now scaling that to, let's say, 10,000 people, imagine the amount of money you are making. Now, if the material that you are selling is at $100 and you are selling it to 10,000 people, that's equally higher in terms of the revenue you are making. But that is where you need to also factor in what people are actually looking for and thinking about the solution instead of just the money you are looking to make. The fourth one here is paid ads. Okay, now if you're creating content, if you are online, if you are talking about anything on the internet, there are businesses who may be interested in using your platform to market services to the audience you are reaching. Now, this can help you make some income as well because you can charge them a fee to create content for them or put a banner in the videos that you're making so people can see their product. And by doing that, you'll be able to generate income through paid ads. So you can also consider this as an avenue to make money as well. The last one, which a lot of people don't do because it's a bit stressful, is one-on-one sessions. Now, a lot of people are going to hit you up. I want to have one-on-one session with you. I want to talk to you personally. I want to call you. I want to talk to you. Now, if you are interested, you can put a small fee on this and then say that, okay, if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, I'm going to charge you $20 for 1 hour session. Now, if you're able to scale this and maybe every week you speak to 5 people, it means that you are getting 5 multiplied by the amount of money you are charging for these sessions. So here, my friends, is where you look at how much you are making, okay? Because over here, let's say platform monetization is giving you $200 a month, okay? Now, on affiliate marketing, you are getting $100. From selling products, maybe you are getting somewhere around $500. And then from paid ads, businesses that pay you to create content and stuff for them, you are maybe making around $500 as well. And then from your one-on-one session, you are also making $200. How much are we making here? So right there, you are making around $1,500 every single month. Okay, and this is revenue at the base level. This is at the low level of your digital products journey. Okay, now think about this. If you're able to scale this bigger and then you get more revenue, this can grow exponentially. You can get to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 every single month as you scale. Now, this takes us to the end of this session, which I believe you have learned something. If you have, let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't, also let me know. Let me know why you haven't learned anything. And then if there's any parts of this that you think I should improve or I should do a detailed video on, you can also let me know in the comment section. But then before you leave, remember, content builds relationships. Relationships are built on trust, and trust drives revenue. This is a message from Andrew Davis, and you should keep this message with you because, of course, content is what is going to be the key driver of what you're trying to do with digital products. And of course, as we succeed with content, same is what's going to happen with our digital products. Of course, my name is Alfred Inkansa, and I'll see you in another video. I'm out.